All right. So, to be honest, I'm not in a very good mood. I'm angry. I'm absolutely angry. And to be honest, like I don't really have much to say in this video, but I read the Tim Challies article about what he's going through right now because of these quarantine laws, and there's just nothing but so there's sadness for Tim and his family, but there's white hot rage right now that I'm just feeling because I've said this since the beginning of the quarantine laws that when it was all said and done, we're going to have people negatively affected by these quarantine laws more so than lives that are saved by these quarantine laws, which obviously don't work. They obviously don't work. You read that article and you tell me that these things are not cruel. These laws are not cruel to the nth degree. And this is just one story. He doesn't have the ability because people are obeying these ridiculous quarantine laws to have people come and comfort him in his grief. People can't come and comfort him in his grief because the weight of the law would come against them if they came and read a Bible verse or to sing a hymn or to do any of that stuff. Guys, this is why I'm promoting disobeying these ridiculous orders. Nullify them. Make them of no effect. Just resist them. Do not consent to insane laws. Look, it's all fun and games when Lori Lightfoot pretends she can stop you from having Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? That's all fun and games. At the end of the day, though, that there are real people that have real situations that these ridiculous tyrants feel like they can control what you do and who you have over your house and stuff like that. Don't consent to that. Nullify it. Make it of no effect because it's not right. It's not right what's happening to Tim Challies. It's just Let me just calm down. Let me calm down. Guys, don't consent to this stuff. I read the article. Read the article and just try to put yourself in his shoes, man. Try to put yourself in his shoes and then reconsider how you're interacting with the government with these unlawful, ridiculous orders. God didn't give the government the authority to not let people come over to your house and comfort you in your grief. That's not real authority. That's fake. You don't have to listen to it. You don't have to listen to it. What does the Bible say? It says all authority comes from God. So if the government is doing something outside of their authority, then they made that up, and it's cruel. And they say they're doing it out of love. And if I read one more piece of garbage Big Eva article about how loving your neighbor, you have to wear the mask, you have to obey the quarantine law, loving your neighbor. It's unbelievable that we're still getting articles like that. That is not how you love your neighbor. That is not God's law. That is not loving in any way. Don't do it. Don't consent. It's not, look. If the government is acting outside of their authority, then they made up that authority, and this is the reality. They don't have your best interests in mind. Lori Lightfoot does not have your best interests in mind. The Canadian government does not have your best interest in mind. And so when they tell you to do something that you know is not right, like don't go over to Tim Challies' house to comfort him, when you know that is not right, disobey the order. Do what's right regardless of what the government says.